Okay, we are coming back telling us that you shouldn't abuse time journey, and I haven't. I haven't saved this. I have all day to save the kids. So, dead item shop and sleeping should be my top priorities. Should I try to... Also, I guess I need more tinctures. Maybe. Everyone is going to have to be cured. I don't know whether to treat people or not. Maybe I just keep these tinctures. Okay. Maybe I'll just keep the tinctures for myself at this point and not protect anyone, because there's no more dice rolls, right? They get infected at the end of day 10. Then on day 11, we get to the end of day 11, the game's over. So everyone should be safe in that capacity. I should be able to finish the game before dice rolls happen. So maybe I just keep what little I have left for me. Sticky, Victoria, not hungry, of course, the list. Then we also have Bad Grief, Asp, Eva. Okay. I can do this. I can find a way to beat this, even after everything. I have food stored at Big Vlad's. The dead item shop's up here. There's this up here. Do I want my map? I don't remember what's infected and what's not. So perhaps, yeah, I'll go do the map and start brewing the panaceas. Still need time to brew. So I'll go ahead and make that my top priority. I need to make sure I sleep soon before I go back to the termitary. I can salvage this disaster. I can do it. I believe in myself. And Artemy. Little Artemy. Yeah, I'm not fighting Barley the Barber. That's not happening. I'm into the abattoir. As far as I'm concerned, my really heroic, death-defying, or not so defying fights are at their conclusion. Hello. Is there even a point in buying the nuts anymore? I'm not sure there is. Ah, 200% difficulty. How I have missed you. I didn't think that through that well, though, did I? Well, I need to drink that anyway, so... Already back to not thinking things through. Quick start. I think I could probably improve on this run. Like, substantially. Ultimately, this run was pretty sloppy in a lot of ways. I think in the future I may be able to have a less messy 200% permanent infection. I never really dealt with the plague before in an extended capacity before this playthrough, and I think I might be able to substantially improve on this if I ever want to put myself through this kind of suffering again. which honestly probably depends greatly on when the Bachelor campaign comes out.
A long neck and a fat body, and hooves for feet. Shows an albino. And people say it wasn't the Earth that made it.
I don't feel too good. My eyes are burning. Like I'm looking at hellfire. So it's time to say goodbye then? You know, just in case. You didn't like Murky at first, remember? We're all so cranky. Me? Cranky? No way! It's different. You're never home, so I had to run the household. I was just concerned, trying to find food for us both. Yeah, living in a cellar isn't particularly fun, but neither is living in a train car. You know, I had a dream. I saw that long neck once. The one your doll is shaped like. It does exist. I tried to track it, slept in the step. Everyone I told about it laughed at me. But I have seen it. Honestly, it's the last vampire. A Shabnak Adik. They do exist. Earth makes them from clay and bones. But they're not evil. Really? Really? You. Help the others first, alright? I can bear it. The cauldron is close by. Working on me won't take long. Quiet, you martyr. Let me think. Sticky. I have enough cures for you all. Everything's going to be okay. Okay. I need to get up there very soon. Don't I? Well, before the night is out at any rate. Oh, my exhaustion. Oh, that's not good. Okay. So, I need to figure out what my plan is. I thought I'd go get Aspity while I was here, but I think I might not have the time for those kind of actions. Perhaps I'll just head for the dead item shop. Stop by Olkimski's cabinet on the way. That might be best. Okay. Okay, yeah. There's no time, so we'll just have to go for it. Come on, Artemy. I believe in you. Okay, that's not so bad, as far as things go.
Off men, off boys, no new ones, no more toys.
Good to see you, Burach. How are the rest of our lot? Hello, Chief. How are you? Holding it together. I sent Jester away. He kept trying to get close to me, silly cat. I told him to stay in the corner. He could get it too. I still can't see him. You're familiar. I think you could have become one of us. You're not limited by a single body. Know what I mean? Yeah. I don't feel so good, Doctor. Maybe you got a pill or something? You're a good man. All of us agree. That's what they say. He's a decent guy, a good guy. His heart's in the right place. But is it, Burach? Remember your trial? How you wanted to execute Lika? Some inquisitors. We knew what Lika deserved. We'd spare him anyway, I think. But you said the right thing back then. Changed our lives. Killing is never acceptable. Ever. If only I followed this rule myself. Well, lots of things have happened. Hey, how's Haran doing? Tell him I got no grudges. He's a decent guy. He is. That's why he's sick too. As much as I'd like to go cure all the children right now, the lemon supply is basically out, so we're just gonna try to get done the things that have to happen at night as soon as possible and come back for the children. Yeah. Yeah. I will save you all. I am Artemi Burach. I am a Minchu. There's no way I'm going to be able to make that work, is there? Okay. I could sell the nut supply. Is the nut supply useful in any way anymore? I'm not sure it is. Trying to think. Do I use these? The kids are gone. Okay.
How heavy is a head?
They say that true men are either obeyed or hated. Thanks to Father, some follow our family, while others dream of ripping out our throats. In his words, what is dignity, Master Burach? I don't know. Never thought about it. What are we going to do now? You and I have different paths. I will try to achieve what I wanted, revive and reform the Bull Enterprise. Now that there's nothing more to lose, and nothing is on the line, I could be more daring. Everything is always on the lines. Don't you forget that. Still didn't really give myself the inventory space, did I? I could take at least like one thing. Maybe two. That actually just leaves a bandage stack, doesn't it? Trying to decide. Is it worth doing anything to try to take the bandage stack or just leave it for now? Okay.
Bagura is alright. The boy. The boys. Unbearable.
Glad you have enough love in you, Vlad, to at least call your daughter all right when she's next to you dying of the plague. Did you come to gawk? That's all right. All right. Here I stand. I stood my ground this whole life, and I'll stand now. Fate has robbed me of my wife and children, and now, well, I wonder what my old age will be like. Yes, but you haven't left me. I know you haven't. Your wife. I could tear anyone's throat out. Anyone. But now, look at me, Master Burach. A colossus with feet of clay. Standing here, imagining my end. I still need to finish. With dignity. Are you thinking about death? That's what I think. People say, a life for a life. I took the king's life, but I never gave up mine. I've got nothing to tell you. I thought I was a mistress, that it was my destiny to defeat this plague, but it turned out differently. I guess this is goodbye, Artemy. No way in hell. First, there's nothing good about any of this. Second, I won't give up on you. I'll help you. They were all taken away from me on a train car. Everyone under my wing. The future of the town. Your subjects? No, not my subjects. My children. They would have remained my children even as they'd grown up. They'll return. Nothing is over. Do you hear me? This is just the beginning. Take care of Han. He's in a nutshell. You care about him a lot. Very much so. Do you love him? No, not yet. I see. Although, no, to be honest, I don't understand. I don't know. And truly, I don't care. You wouldn't understand. But we must be together. For the good of the town. Is there anything else you can do? Anything at all? It's not over yet. I'll think of something. Please take care of my children. If any are still left in the town, if any are still alive, someone must be. I can tell. But my senses are clouded by pain. I can barely see. God, it hurts so much. So much. I will. Don't worry. Take care of yourself for now. And hold on. Capella. I love you, Capella. You're on the A-list for me when it comes to, like, my favorite characters. That's why you're one of the ones I named myself after. Goodbye, Capella. See you again when it all ends. One way or another. Right. I'm not trying. Should I go to the theater? I've typically avoided it because I'd like die in there, but I might be able to manage it tonight. Screw it. Mark, give us a show.
I'm afraid of General Block. Hero of the people. Genius. I've never worked with such material. I feel helpless. What do you say to that?
What can I say? I said everything yesterday. It's strange to hear. I thought you were supposed to be the genius.
You're joking. I'm more of a machine. This is an unsolvable town, outside my capabilities.
It's outside everyone's capabilities. But I thought that's exactly what Inquisitors were for.
Listen, I have very little time left. If I can't solve the town, I'll be ampuled. They threw me here on purpose. Victory is impossible.
I get what you mean by ampuled, but how do you solve a town?
To solve is to see things through, as Inquisition does.
Look at her little
By
boots.
any means necessary.
I like Aglaiolich's boots.
See ya. As for the general, cheer up. We'll see how things go.
We need to run. We need to flee this town.
Can't say as to whether I'll be fleeing the town with you, Aglaya. I suspect not. But, there's a chance. I do like Aglaiolach. She's also on the A-list. Even though she called my favorite Pathologic Classic character, like, not called, yeah, she was real mean to my favorite Pathologic Classic character. She told her to just, like, go off herself. That wasn't very nice of Aglaya. But in general, I really like Aglaiolach and her whole thing with knowing their dolls, and that's a thing for me to say, isn't it? Well, anyway, I didn't mean to say that. Aglaiolach is a delusional character, don't worry about it. Anyway, what's a riddle? A local kid told me. Sure, surprise me. And actually, I can't even remember if I already talked about the doll thing. I haven't really been worried about spoilers in this game. Especially now that I'm not being watched by that one person, but like, I don't know if I'd already given it away, but... Oh, this is a disaster. Okay. Whenever it's used, it's for a short stay. Whoever buys it, gives it away. Whoever needs it, doesn't know. Faced with it, you'll never say no. A coffin. Correct. A coffin. A coffin, huh? It's a coffin. The army is in town, haven't you seen? So we'll now need twice as many coffins. You're not a coffin maker, though, even though you ride one. A couple of rags and boots, that's all those troops are good for. They drop like flies with no artistry. To hell with them. Another riddle? Go ahead. Whoever likes it can't take it away. Whatever you do, it's forever to stay. What is it? Right. Wrong. This one has no correct answer. Anything can be taken away. You're right. Oh my god, I didn't realize he had 2 meats. That's somewhat incredible, isn't it? How do I work my way up to that? Okay. Now I need to sleep. If I can. Do I go to the fund reward first? I don't know. Lara's is not in a good place. I'll need to see her soon. Yeah, because, yes, okay. Because that event is going to trigger today. So, let me just go to Lara's. I've died already. I've already lost the ability to hug Lara Ravel. There's no great loss waiting for me anymore. Knives cannot threaten me as they once did. For the first star to me is gone. That's not good. Soldiers, you're supposed to be keeping, this from happening. Aren't you? Lara's a safe spot. Hi, Lara. Wish I could talk to you, but, guess I'll just go to bed and then you'll prepare to go die. Cool. Yeah, okay. Right. Few words, no throat, hard to talk. What are you? No name. I'll give you a name. Name. I'll call you Artemy. Yes, yes. You're a creature of clay and bones. Of clay and bones. Are you the Shabnakadig? Listen to the words. Mother Boda wants to speak to you. Did Earth herself make you? To speak, to tell you. You chose a strange place to meet. All is connected. All is whole. Flesh and earth are the same. We are made of earth. Earth is soaked with blood. As we feed her, we create a Hachirchel. Hachirchel is strange things, right? Impossible things. Chamizin Hachirchel. Okay. The sand passed. I've never seen anything stranger. Want to ask? Do you want me to give you a voice? Give me a voice. I name you Wushhan. I name you Imshin. You can do much. You know how bodies are composed. How did Earth make you? The bride stomped her. The worms needed her. They helped Earth. The worms, you mean the Odongs? They're worms in the soil. They make it softer, kinder. I thought people called them worms to humiliate them. All loops. The circle is complete. One turns into the other. All moves. Earth lives and creates strange things. The circulation of life's juices. Imshin. You don't need to croak. I'll give you a throat. I name you Aman. You are a wise doctor, Mace. I don't know how to say that. Will you care for me? You're not sick. Mother Boto speaks through me. Listen, for she asks, will you spare me? Will you let me live? I am a doctor. The only thing I fight is the disease, the sand plague. It's not a disease. It's pain, Earth's anguish. What you call the sand plague is an aspect of Earth, an agony, a scream. Its voice. It's medril. Medril, you mean the nerves? It can't be cut from the Earth. Means you can't cut it from us. So if I cure this disease, I'll hurt you. You know the answer. I don't want you to go. You make the world a more beautiful place. Hello, my son. Hello, Father. You seem angry with me. I am. All I ever wanted was for you to understand what happened here, how it all went, why it was needed. Is it true that you were the one who unleashed the plague? Too strong a word. You let this happen. Yes, but why? If you survive a disease, you develop immunity. Our town was grown in a greenhouse. It is homunculus, not particularly well adjusted to live on its own. We couldn't support it forever. Simon and I were growing old. The mistresses died. How would it fare without us? I don't understand. This town was connected wrong. Its parts were tied with artificial seams, so different, so awkward. One could say that Simon, the mistresses, and I held it all together by force. So I tore it apart, so you can sew it all back, better than before, because you're better and smarter than I am. You think my line of fate is more precise than yours. All I wanted was for you to understand, not follow any particular fate. So you did it for me? Of course not. I did it for the town. It needed a vaccination. Besides, it wasn't up to me. What are you trying to say? I stopped trying to ladle out the sea and walked straight into it. I made everyone walk with me too, teaching them to swim, so they'll no longer hide behind sandcastle walls. One of my favorite lines of dialogue right there. He gets another one in a minute too. You're saying horrible things. For the town, huh? What about all the victims? Were they not part of the town? The town needs to move forward, but it doesn't insist. Facing the future is the way of love. Facing the past is the way of love. But the two are incompatible, and it broke my heart. You're right, the future is better than the past. Tell me about it. My list. Those children will build a new town. A better one. Just like the 3 families and their mistresses built it before. Just like Simon and I built it, reaching the stars. We started it too quickly. We paid for our hastiness. What should I do now, Father? Do what you must. Do what you think is right. If you still have time, try to understand the world as best you can. You won't make a mistake. I respect your choice. Any choice. Like I said, you're better than me. You'll connect us all into a new whole. You'll connect us all into a new whole. I hope so. I wonder what just happens if you jump down the pit in that dream instead of talking to him. Day 10, in which the plague finally stops playing to lose. Plagues, monsters, and wonders are all connected. Kill one and the rest will suffer too. Is my goal worth the sacrifice? Father's inheritance was a question, not an answer. He never wanted me to become him, only understand what he understood. I do now, and my choice will be mine. I've seen the kin's guts. I know now how to touch the apostates' hearts and convince them to come back. Isn't the Lara event supposed to trigger in just like a minute though? I'll figure that out in a moment. I'm going to stop here. It's at least a small pause.